Hello to you, my fellow Dark Ones. How are you guys doing today? How's life? I was trying a new mod pack and it doesn't have F5. Okay, that's a sea serpent, but how are you guys doing today? How's life? Did you miss me? No, probably not. That was an amazing spawn. What a jerk. Yeah, I would say this is a far better spawn, and yes, we do have F5. It's just extra steps required. Anyways, there is a rumor that I have been absent for the past 100 days or so, which could be true. And some of you were speculating that I've been sick, which also is a bit true. So for those of you who don't remember, back in January, I actually didn't feel really good. So I called one of my friends who's a doctor, and I kind of forgot how to play Minecraft. Well, I called him and I told him I don't feel really good. And he said, yeah, I can tell. Therefore, he recommended that I take a blood test. I went to a lab, I took a blood test, and he called me after 2 days and told me there's something wrong with the test. There's too much fat in your blood, and that doesn't seem natural. So what did you do wrong? I said I have no idea, maybe there's something wrong with their devices. And he was like, okay, go to another lab, a proper one, and see how it goes. So I went to a high-tech lab and I told them that, hey, the previous one's instruments were a bit garbage. Because my doctor says, you can't have that much fat. Well, he took a vial of my blood and showed me and he said, you can literally see the fats. And I was like, oh, cool. You don't need to centrifuge it then. And he told me, that's not really funny. I guess he was not a fan of grandma's teeth. Anyways, when the results were released, it was way worse than the previous one. It kind of reminded me of that scene from Chernobyl, you know, where they realized that there's a leak in the reactor.
It's not 3 Röntgen. It's 15,000.
I told it to my friend who's a doctor and he said it's not funny. Which again, I would like to mention, I think it was funny. So long story short, I don't really want to bore you to death, but what happened is that I have been under supervision, I have been taking medication, I have changed my diet, and I have been exercising. After 3 months, I took another test and I have lost 20 kilos and well, now I don't have body fat. So the doctor told me eat fat. A bit. I guess all jokes aside, I can be efficient. I lost so much fat. I also have to eat way more because I'm underweight now. But that's not the main reason I was absent. The reason that I have been absent is that I have found a brand new job. And yes, her name is Artemis of Darkness. They did not register the darkness, so just Artemis, I guess. Apparently I was also very efficient at my job, because now she's a bit overweight. No, I'm joking, it's just that she's always maxed out on weight and height, at least for a newborn, which is funny. Well, she does have a bit of a problem. She has colic. That means she doesn't sleep, therefore I can't sleep. At all. It's been 2 months and a half and I'm really sleepy, always. But she's getting better, so I'm getting a bit more sleep. Maybe we can have a regular schedule? And since I'm going to start uploading very soon, I was thinking maybe we start with Enigmatica 2 Expert Extended. It's just E2EE. I was told it's a good pack, but it feels very complicated. That's a recipe for a conduit binder. It gives you 24. That's even dust. So let me know what you think. I'll be back very soon. Probably next week.